Welcome to the maiden edition of Nabila News on Nabila Abdullahi YouTube channel. Coming up, Ghana's defender Jonathan Mensah says he has no regrets of moving to the MLS despite lack of opportunities within the senior national team.
I wouldn't say I regret any decision that I made based on me moving to the MLS.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters were given the opportunity to see their new Brazilian signing on March the 8th of the Ghana Premier League when the Porcupines came up against Liberty Professionals at the Accra Sports Stadium. Boxing trainer Carl Loko is optimistic his 8-year-old son Hakim Loko have got a future of doing great things in boxing.
His name is Hakim Ninote Loko. So that tells you I know what I'm talking about. But it's only if he chooses to do it, and that's what he wants to do.
This and many more will be serving you within the next 10-15 minutes on this network. I am Nabila once again, and you are welcome to the maiden news on Nabila Abdullahi YouTube channel. Welcome back. Let's settle for the details of the stories. Black Stars defender Jonathan Mensah says the success of leading Columbus Crew to win the MLS Championship and having played over 100 matches should make sense to those who criticize his decision to move away from main Europe. Despite the lack of opportunities within the senior national team, Jonathan Mensah says he is still the best defender in the country, citing the number of matches he has played since moving to the MLS.
I wouldn't say I regret any decision that I made based on me moving to the MLS, and I don't think I sacrificed anything for the national team. I'm always sacrificing personally, but I don't believe me moving to the MLS. I sacrificed my national team playing time for anything else because I want to be in a place where I'm doing well so that the national team will call me and I'll come help the team. So if that move pissed someone off, they didn't have my interest in being part of the team, that is not my problem to think about or to solve. So I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to keep doing my best. I'm going to always represent Ghana outside Ghana the best possible way that I can. The rest, I leave it to God to handle that. So I thought about it a lot, and at that time I believed it was a good move for me because stars were going into the league, and like you said, I was, and I'm still, the best defender in the country. Me going to join a league like that, obviously I'm going to push that name of the league forward, and I think I've done that till now, and I'm pushing the name of Ghana also high. So it's a move that obviously now it will make sense for a lot of people. So I'm grateful that I made that decision.
Asante Kotoko fans were given an opportunity to watch their new Brazilian signing, Fabio Gama, who provided an assist in the team's 2-0 win over Liberty Professionals on March the 8th of the Ghana Premier League. The Brazilian says he's excited with his performance in his debut and has promised fans of delivering more for the team. Gama provided an assist in that game, and many Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans are expecting that he continues from where he stopped in that game against Liberty Professionals. There was a lot of pressure on the management when they decided to sign him. They had questioned why they did not spend that money in signing Justice Blay instead. But after this performance, maybe a continuity of that will, one way or the other, take away the pressure from the management who came under severe flack with their decision to sign him. Now let's move on now and bring you some more stories relating to the Ghana Premier League. On the same match, we are talking about the head coach of Liberty Professionals, David Oklu. He attributed his team's defeat to lack of experience and the decision to let go some important players within the team.
It's unfortunate. I think my boys, the inexperience showed today a lot. But I think we'll go back and right the wrongs and we move forward.
Was it an issue of fear for the players against a team like Kotoko?
I wouldn't say fear. But if you could say we've been playing 4-2-3-1, but we lost some important players, about 2 midfielders. One we lost one to know they can still play.
Right, all the best with
WAFA arguably is one of the best teams within the Ghana Premier League. They've always provided quality, and many have expected them to one way or the other win the Ghana Premier League. In 2017, they came close to lifting the championship. A former player of that team is Samuel Tetteh, and he's been speaking exclusively to Nabila News. He says that quality is not enough to win the league title. According to him, consistency and hard work will be required if WAFA is to win the domestic coveted trophy.
Yeah, I mean, it is not easy. It's not just saying we have the quality to win the Premier League. The talent is there, all right, but it's also you also have to work hard because I keep saying this: talent is not enough, and WAFA has great talents, good guys. They are really good playing, but then in the league, I feel like you have to be consistent in your away games and the home games as well. So I mean, it is not easy at being said, but then they just have to be consistent and also work hard for it.
But would you have wished you win the Ghana Premier League with WAFA?
Yeah, of course. It was the idea or the dream, but then it didn't happen that way. I mean, it was my first season in the Premier League actually. So it was tough. It was tough, but that was the dream, but it didn't happen as we wanted. So it was all good.
The Black Stars of Ghana opened their WAFU Zombie Championship with a 1-1 stalemate against neighbors Nigeria. Head coach of the team, Ben Foucault, is optimistic that his boys are ready to come up against Cote d'Ivoire as they are well prepared to play any opposition in the competition.
We are well prepared due to our training matches we play in Ghana. The training we have, the boys, what they go through, what they need to do before a competition, all have been done already. Have some series of matches once again due to the matches we played, shows that the boys are ready for the tournament. Before we can go to the next stage, tomorrow's match is a match we need to win. And we are prepared for every country, so far as I'm concerned. As I said earlier, the spirit in camp, the focus of the players, and we see the psychological effects, psychological things, mental toughness, and everything is in camp. And I'm sure that tomorrow the boys are going to deliver.
Let's do some football politics now. And one man who aspired to lead the Ghana League Clubs Association, which is the welfare body of clubs in the country, is Isaac Wilberforce Kumsin. In 2016, he got 13 votes, losing to current chairman of the association, Kujo Fiano, who had 64 votes. Mr. Wilberforce Kumsin is back again for the 2021 elections slated for January 2021. According to him, Kujo Fiano has not done enough to merit a second tenure as head of the club's welfare body in the country.
When you are going for election and you are incumbent, there's temptation for you to be complacent, knowing very well that you occupy the seat and you don't see how you were going to leave the seat for another person. So at that time, I saw it all in all, that is mine, nobody could take it from me. It is until I had the 13 votes, then I realized that when you have a position, there is a way of approaching every election. And after that, I wasn't much worried. You know why? Because the person who was coming to take over was somebody who was a heavyweight in football. He has been in all aspects, national team, the league, every aspect of football, serving Black Star, all places in football that person has been before. And Even the Gaka that I was a vice chairman, he was the one of the foremost administrators, administrative manager, who under his boss, J.Y. Apia, they did very well. So for that reason, I thought we have gotten somebody who, even if my dream of changing the direction of Gaka at the time couldn't materialize, he's coming to do that for me, but unfortunate.
Let's do some boxing now. And one man who has nurtured arguably some of the best talents within the local scene is Kotoko. He's a former trainer of former IBF lightweight title winner Richard Comey. He has also nurtured Duke Micah, who recently had a world title eliminator fight against John Real Casimero. He believes that his 8-year-old son, Hakim Loko, have got the qualities to become a top boxer in the near future.
Mayweather is Mayweather, you understand me. We don't have to focus our mind on a certain name. Because when Muhammad Ali was there, Mayweather was not there. And Mayweather was not trying to call himself Muhammad Ali. So, I mean, every regime and what we get from him. So I'm just saying that he will be a great star in the future if he chooses to do boxing. Yeah, like I'm saying to you, I can mention the name to you. As I said, it's my kid, my son. His name is Hakim Loko. So that tells you I know what I'm talking about. But it's only if he chooses to do it, and that's what he wants to do. He is Rahman Ninote Loko. The Hakim is also around. You see him walking over there. That's the one I'm talking about. But the one you're talking about is Rahman Ninote Loko.
To wrap up with some athletics news, where the Ghana Athletics Association say that they will be organizing National Cross Country Championship to select the best distance athletes to represent the country in an upcoming Continental Cross Country Championship to be staged in Lome. Bao Fuseni is Secretary General of the association.
Yes. At the local scene, we're planning to do one local championship. But we look at it and say, at what benefit will it be organizing championship now when the indoors has not yet even started? So we decided to push it so that they'll have the competition 1 or 2 before they go into the Kaduna Championship, before they go into the African cross country in Lome. That's why I earlier indicated that we will do national trial for the cross country selection to the African cross country in Lome, Togo. We don't want to do handpicking. And there's a vast difference between half marathon and cross country. This one they were going purely on cross, so we need to pick quality athletes based on their performance. So we give all athletes in Ghana, especially the long distance athletes in Ghana, the opportunity to come and justify their selection into the team. We'll be selecting 6 boys, 6 men and 6 women, and 6 of them will run and 4 will score to the African Championship in Lome. And in terms of the actual competitions, we will be starting at the end of February to March, so that we will be able to have a team that will go represent Ghana at the Kaduna Championship in Nigeria and All African Championship in Algiers.
That is all time will permit us for a maiden edition of Nabila News on Muftau Nabila Abdullah YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.